Okay, I want to share an article with you from Clutch Points on 3 potential free agents that the Detroit Lions could be looking at. And these are more top tier free agents, bigger names that we kind of know of. You know, Brad Holmes is not going to go for the top guys, but these are some well-known guys, track record, veteran guys that we could get at somewhat of an affordable price that still have some play left in them. So there's 3 of them. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on these 3. I'll tell you what I think as well. First one is tight end Mike Gesicki, getting older. And of course, we traded TJ Hawkinson. And without Hawkinson, we used James Mitchell, Brock Wright, and Shane Zylstra. And in a really weird turn of events, those guys were just fine, right? So we set a new franchise record for single season touchdowns by tight ends with 12 TDs. So you have to ask yourself, do we want a top tier tight end? I don't think we do. I just think that's why we got rid of Hawkinson, was we don't value that top tier tight end. And I think there's really only a couple in the league. And you might have said, well, Hawkinson's one of them, but we said, no, he's not, right? I don't think that top tight end is something that we really covet. I don't think Brad Holmes really looks for that. And I think in our offense, even if Ben Johnson doesn't leave, I think Dan Campbell and the way that offense is run now, James Mitchell, Brock Wright, and maybe we add another, lower tier tight end, but Shane's out. What if it's these 3 again? I think that's fine. I think we're not going to add a veteran like Gesicki who's getting older and could cost more money. We will use those resources in other areas. So I don't think we go for Mike Gesicki. The next one is Jarran Reed, defensive tackle. Now, we know that the defensive side of the ball is something we're really going to look at. We need a defensive tackle that can stop the run and that can get to the quarterback. So we've got Levi coming back, which, he should be coming back. I guess I don't know that. But you've got Josh Pascal, you've got Aiden Hutchinson, you've got Aleem. Bugs may or may not come back. He came back on a 1-year deal. So the defensive tackle of Jarran Reed is one of the most consistent players for the Packers over the last few years, and the bright spot from their disappointing season. He's familiar with the Lions in the division, NFC North. In the past 3 seasons, he had a total of 29 quarterback hits, 58 pressures. And this is a big one for me. He has not missed a game in the past 3 years. So he's durable. Love that. So this is one I wouldn't hate. I wouldn't hate spending some money on a defensive tackle. Like we said, Brad Holmes is not going to spend a ton of money, but if you're going to spend, I feel like defensive tackle is an okay place to do it with a guy that's super durable, gets to the quarterback, but he is 30 years old. So can you get him on a 2-year deal? It could be a great veteran guy for Hutchinson and Pascal. So I don't love his age, but the fact that he hasn't missed a game the last 3 years, I really like it. I wouldn't mind picking him up, a D tackle that can get to the quarterback and that's durable. And then the last one, Jamil Dean, corner. Another area that we just know as Lions fans, we need corner. So we know that CJ Moore, Mike Hughes, Owarie, those guys are all free agents. Don't even know if they'll be back. So now you have an opportunity. And, again, Jeff Okudah, he played, but, man, he was so up and down. You don't know if he's going to be back, what he's going to be doing. So you've really got Jerry Jacobs, Jeff Okudah, and then after that, we need somebody. So Dean is a guy that I like, and somebody that could be a high ceiling guy. He was drafted just a year before Okudah, and he has plenty of playoff or NFL experience. So the fact is, he's been in the league 3-4 years. He has started 38 of 57 games he appeared in, has nearly 200 tackles. So what's big about him is that he is a guy that could be cheaper, right? He's not this stud corner that is going to require high dollars. So you're going to get a guy that's an affordable price, and you're going to be able to let go of Owarie and our other corners. This is a solid corner with high ceiling that's semi-young. He's only been in the league 4 years. So this is another one I would be totally fine with. Dean, I would totally be fine with. Reed, but Gesicki, no way. We don't tight ends. We just don't. It's not a big deal to us anymore. So I would not worry about him. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Those three free agents are just an example of some veteran guys out there that we could add. And the nice thing about Brad Holmes is we know we're not going to overpay. It's a good feeling to know that you're not going to overpay for free agents. And those are just a couple of, there's multiple free agents out there, and that's what Brad Holmes does such a good job of. He finds these guys. Isaiah Buggs, John Kaminsky were two guys that aren't on anybody's radar, and they come in really cheap, prove it deal, and they both want to come back. I mean, that is really how it's done right there. So look for him to do that again. We're not going to overspend. We're going to grab these guys. They're going to love it here. They're going to love the culture, and then they want to come back, and they're not going to overcharge you to stay. So it's just a great deal all around. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on our free agent strategy and what we should be doing, and we'll see all of you on the next one.